Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkezunky. Welcome back to part 3 of the rebuild from 0 to a 1 billion value bank. So the first thing here is not related to making money at all. I mean, there's just no way that you could really say that it is. And that's just fire making. This is what I did over the double XP weekend. I didn't really want to make a video just talking about what I did during double XP. I've done that in the past, but all I did was, fire making. Like, it's just not that interesting, to be honest. But this did pay off in a big way. Late on in the double XP weekend, I think it was like late Saturday night or possibly early Sunday. I can't quite remember. But I got 120 fire making. So this is a skill I had sitting at a very high XP amount for a really long time, and I finally got that done. So we got a new cape to wear, which is cool. And also, speaking of new capes, getting into the stuff that I've actually done to like progress the account in the past week or so. We did do a fight kill, and I wound up getting the melee cape because we already have the Tetsu armor, so I'm like, this melee gear setup is going pretty well. Might as well continue with that, get the best melee cape in the game until, I guess, like the completionist cape, but we're a ways off of that right now. So I got the Telkar Calquette, and that's just going to help out a little bit. Also, if we're doing Slayer and get like an Ice Strike Worms task, I wanted to have one of the killing capes to do something like that anyway. Also, I have been, just continuing with ports because getting all the tier 85 tank armor sets is going to be nice just because they're really inexpensive to use and money's a bit tight right now. So just having access to these armor sets is going to be nice, especially if we're doing something like Corporal Beast. Ideally you'd want Malevolent armor instead of Tetsu, of course, but, until we reach that point, the Port's armor is a really, really nice alternative. I also wound up getting a full Slayer helmet, and I had no idea how much black masks are. They're almost 2 mil each now, which is just pretty ridiculous. So, that's a potential really great way to make money. I know cave horrors are super easy to kill, and if those black masks are 2 mil each, that's probably over 2 mil an hour, because I imagine you can kill enough per hour to make that at least one average per hour. So I made the full Slayer helm. I went ahead and upgraded it. Thankfully, if you already have upgraded the Slayer helm to Mighty before, then you can upgrade it for very, very cheap. I got a Crystal Weapon Seed from one of these Elves tasks as well, and those are like 1.1 mil each. So Elves tasks are really nice if you get those weapon seeds. The tool seeds are worth a lot too. I'm not sure if the Elves drop tools. Maybe that's just the Edemus, but I do know that the tool seeds sell for like 200k as well, so those are good. Or maybe that was just for double XP weekend. I don't know. But yeah, selling off this Crystal Weapon Seed right now, and I guess we just got 1 mil straight for that one. But I will sell more later on in this video, and they sold for like 1.1 each, so that's just like an amazing drop. And also, Divination, because of the release of Invention, is very good money. This is like a really good time to rebuild your bank, by the way, because a lot of things are very good money that might not normally be that great of money. I was making around, I think, a mil an hour, roughly, for Invention. And that's, just kind of AFKing it, not paying super close attention. And, of course, converting all the memories into XP, not converting them into energy or anything like that. But I started getting into some Slayer as well. Slayer is going to be a huge part of this rebuild just because, well, for one, I kind of prefer Slayer over PVM. We'll do some PVM eventually, and also we just don't have tier 90 weapons yet, so that does limit your ability to PVM somewhat. Finally, starting Invention is going to be necessary because in the long run you really want that max skilled portal. It helps out so much with killing bosses, so I'm going to want that unlocked as fast as possible. So that means 99 Invention is going to have to happen, and I think it's like, someone told me you have to make around 75 weapons after level 27 Invention, where you can upgrade the weapons to level 10. After that point, it's like 75 weapons to 99 or something like that. But yeah, I'll be augmenting Chaotix for a little while just because they're free, so I don't have to spend any money on like crystal stuff. Here's the loot from one Edemu task, and even without a blood necklace shard, it's 4 mil profit. So these are a really, really good task to get for rebuilding. Like, that's just so much money, and that 4 mil doesn't take into account that I got 2 weapon seeds and those are 1.1 each, so that 4 mil in actuality is more like 5.5 mil. So Edemus are just bank. I think I have a task of them right now in game. I actually have an Edemu task, so gonna be making some nice money there, especially if we get a blood necklace shard. Dark Beast, not bad money either. They're not amazing, but good XP, good weapon XP for the Chaotic Maul as well. And the reason why I am using a Chaotic Maul, for Slayer, it might be a little bit faster to use like a Chaotic Staff, admittedly. However, I'm just well, to be honest, I'm really close to 120 attack, so I'm trying to get that done with. And here's the first chaotic weapon dismantled. That was a level 10 chaotic weapon, so it got us all the way up to level 39 invention. So I'm just going to continue buying chaotics, I guess, because they're free. Well, technically free. They're free in terms of, gold. It doesn't cost any gold to use them. But augmenting, I think it was 10 chaotics, getting them up to level 10 and then dismantling is going to get me to 60 divination, and then I can, hopefully we'll have a tier 90 weapon at that point, and then I can just siphon it and train invention that way. So this is loot from a corp trip, 1 hour of corp, about 3 mil profit. That's after the split with the friend that I went with, so it was 6 mil total loot. Duo corp. Corp is really good money. The cannonballs are not 900 GP each anymore, unfortunately. They're starting to go down a little bit. Here's a trip of Canos as well. I got a staff up to like level 9, I think. I just couldn't quite muster up the motivation to get all the way up to level 10, but 6.3 mil from Ganos. Like those creatures are just bank, because the Ganodermic flakes are worth so much. I'm assuming people are using the Gano armor and like augmenting it. I can't think of any other reason why the Gano flakes would be worth so much money. But I was doing some DKs with a friend here as well, because he only needed one of the DK pets. So he's like, I'm just going to camp one of these, and then you can kill the other two. So I did that for a little while. Got a Elite Clue Scroll and a Dragon Hatchet. And the Dragon Hatchets are like 2 mil now, so they're not actually that bad money. The Elite, unfortunately, wasn't great. Only about 300k, but oh well. I mean, we got to live with that one. And then what I'm going to do here to end off, like this is the tab from doing a bunch of Slayer, from doing some Corp, from doing some Ganos, and from doing some DKs. This is all the stuff that's in the tab, and man, it built up really fast. I also have some QBD loot from episode 2 that I just did not sell off at the end of the episode, because I don't think there was like an immediate need for the money. But I wound up selling all that stuff off, and this is what I bought. A whole ton of herblore supplies. And this is enough to make just about 500 holy overloads. A lot of you guys have been suggesting make holy overloads in the comments, so I really do appreciate that, because it gives you an extra couple doses of overload, and the only expense is a crystal flask and a 4-dose prayer renewal. So all in all, really worth it, and we ended up with 474 holy overload flasks. So I'm kind of broke again. Well, 4.7 mil. Not enough money to really do a whole lot with, but we are set on overloads for quite a while. So that's a really nice thing to get done and out of the way. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope all of you had a wonderful bonus XP weekend and, got some goals done. I did get that 120 fire making, and, we're also... I'm hoping to get another one of those 120 capes very soon through Slayer, getting 120 attack, which would be pretty awesome, and I'll let you guys know. But the bank rebuilding, we haven't really raised the value of it a whole lot, but we got the foundation set with all those overload potions for quite a while. So we're doing some good progress here. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll try to possibly go for a main hand Dragor, maybe even a set. That would be a nice goal to go for, and yeah, I'll work on that, see how close I can get, or if we can get that achieved in episode 4. So until then, have a good one, guys. See you next time. Farewell.